Hello viewer, welcome back to 54A. 6th of December today, and I've just realised that it's exactly 12 months since I had my lathe, and I ordered it from Axminster on the 5th and it was delivered on the 6th. Brilliant. It then took me a few weeks to set it all up and build a bench and what have you, get the workshop sorted out. So I started turning like just after Christmas, and I thought, well, a year's gone already, so I thought I'd just do a little bit of a review on my first year in wood turning, and I've enjoyed every minute of this, and it's a hobby that I thoroughly enjoy. I wish I'd found it years ago. Well, about 5 or 6 years ago I did buy one of these supermarket special lathes, absolute rubbish, but it just put the little spark at the back of my head. One day maybe I'll be able to get a real lathe, which I've done, and I wouldn't be without it. And I started making the videos, well, I think it was April this year, so it's only been sort of 8 or 9 months I've been doing these silly little videos which you seem to like, and I'm very pleased about that. And I've just been watching another video of Steve Twidell, Temple Boy Turnings. He's just put a video up thanking Mike Walk, and he's been a great influence to a lot of turners. Mike, I don't know if you realise it, but there's a lot of people wouldn't have started this if it wasn't for you. I spent from January to end of March just watching videos on wood turning, and then coming in the shed and having a little practice, throwing stuff away, and keeping the odd little bowl that I might have succeeded doing. I kept going back, and I watched a lot of turners, and there's a lot of like professional turners out there, and their workshops are something else, and they've got the best of everything. Fair play to them. But I kept going back to Mike Walt's channel. An ordinary working man, it does wood turning as a hobby, but it seemed I could learn off him. So that's what really started me going. I really got some enthusiasm by watching Mike's videos, and I've done quite a lot since. Still learning, always will be learning, I think, but I'm pleased with the past year. I think I've done pretty well, coming up to 800 subscribers now in sort of 8 or 9 months, and that's unbelievable. And so I just want to thank everybody that's watched my videos, and I hope you've had a good laugh at some of them. A lot of you have said that you like my laid back approach. That's just the way I am. I've made a lot of good friends, and I haven't even met any of them yet, and that's why I'm looking forward to the symposium next year, and finally meet people face to face. You probably won't want to meet me again once you've been through the ordeal, but it's never mind, that's the way it goes. So another influence on me was Chris Fisher, the blind wood turner. I watched his videos and I thought, well, I can do it. I'm sure I can do it if Chris can do it. He can't even see, and he does some amazing work. So hi Chris, hope you're alright, mate. There's loads of people I'd like to thank. It's all down to YouTube at the end of the day. If it hadn't been for YouTube, I would never have got going. So Steve Twidell's made Mike a little present out of the lump of wood that he says he nicked, or Mike says he nicked from Mike's workshop. I'm not going to make you anything, Mike, because you never give me any wood. I'll just say thanks. And I'll meet you next year. I've realised that you can't get away with rubbish on turning. You've got to have some decent tools. And I started off with a really cheap and nasty set that you had to sharpen every 2 minutes, and you learn as you go along, and I've got a nice set of tools now. I've learned to take my time, especially with this thing I'm making now, which you know all about. It's took me 3 weeks to get this far. Okay, not 8 hours a day, but I've been in here every day for 2 or 3 hours doing a little bit more to it, and I've learned to be very patient. So that's my 12-month review. Some of the people, the list is endless really. You got Mike, Chris, Steve Twidell, Bram, good laugh Bram is, Yuval over in Italy. Even if he has had his hair cut, I still regard him as a friend. Never met him, probably never will meet him. Then you got the people over the pond, Carl Jacobson, Gord Rock. What an amazing worker he is. Some of the stuff that he turns out, and he's the one that influenced me to have a go at this Indian blanket design. I'll never forgive him for that. There's just so many people. What can I say? Thanks to everybody. It's an amazing hobby, and there's no more to say. Thanks a lot, everybody. Merry Christmas to you all. Please carry on subscribing, liking, leave me a comment. I do read them all, and I do answer them all. So bye for now.